What has been the hardest rejection you've experienced since releasing this book? And how have you been able to not be bitter behind it?
Man, I'm trying to narrow them down, but I'll give you a couple that are in the same vein.
Okay.
I think the most painful rejection that I've experienced is people that I helped when I said, hey, I need help, them either not responding, saying no, and just not being helpful. And I think what makes it hard is when the person, it's not that they're just a not helpful person. They're just not being helpful to me because I know they're helping other people, you know, and I've already helped them.
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like, honestly, if a stranger doesn't help me, I'm fine. Like, that's cool. And I make this point, I don't know if I said it in the book, but I do say this in my message. In order to even experience rejection, you have to first have the hope that you were accepted.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you don't feel rejected because you didn't get a job you didn't apply for. You don't feel rejected because a man you don't like doesn't like you. And you don't feel rejected because a stranger doesn't help you.
Yeah.
You feel rejected because you applied for the job, you hoped you would get it, and they chose somebody else.
Yeah.
Because you liked the man, you hoped he would like you back, so you told him, and he was like, no thanks. Because you asked your friend for help. And like, you just knew that they would show up for you, and they didn't. And so when you experience rejection, it doesn't just end your pride, it actually breaks your heart. And so what was heartbreaking for me in releasing this was that people who I just knew I could count on just disappeared. The things that they could do. I remember asking someone, there was a particular media outlet that I was trying to connect with. And for whatever reason, my publisher was having a hard time connecting with them. And this person had been on the outlet. And so my question was, hey, can you recommend someone on the team that I could just reach out to about this? I didn't even say the host. I just said someone on the team. And they said no.
Literally just no.
No.
Okay. Wow.
No. Even though I knew they could. And so where the difficulty comes in for me is, yes, the rejection hurts.
Yeah.
I have to be very intentional about guarding my heart, because what I don't want to do, I don't want to become bitter.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person. And
Absolutely.
how you become that person is you allow rejection to make you bitter.
Yeah.